Hi guys, how are you all doing? Hope you are doing great. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to make this beautiful skirt with a structured design in the front. So keep watching. If you've not subscribed, please do where to subscribe, like, share, and comment. So let's get started. So we are going to start by folding our material into two, then marking our starting point. Then from my starting point, I'm going to mark my hip point, which is at 8, and I'm going to mark the skirt length, which is 17, but I added extra 2 inches allowance, making it 19 for the allowance. Okay, so I'm going to mark 19 inches now. So after marking out down the points, I'm going to divide my waist circumference by 4 plus 2 inches seam allowance. I'm going to do the same on the hip. My hip circumference divide by 4 plus 2 inches seam allowance, and my hip circumference divide by 4 without an allowance on the down part to get the curve, the pencil curve for the skirt. So once I'm done, I'm going to cut out. While I was cutting, I added a half inch on the down part also for the folding. So I'm going to use the front piece to place on another fold, and I'm going to go in by 1.5 inch for the zipper allowance, making sure that you have that I have 1.5 inch for the zip. I'm going to cut it out. On the waistline, I went in by half inch, then I just slanted it this way for the bulginess of the zip. So I'm going to do the same on the upper area. That's the top. So cutting out the binding of the skirt. This is the back binding of the skirt for the back. I'm going to trim it to be 4 inches. So when I'm folding it, I'll fold it by 2 inches. So we have 4 inches in width. And folding it, I have 2 inches, almost 2.5 inches. So that is for the back. So next thing I'm going to do is to cut out the structure in the front of the skirt. So I'm going to place my skirt, the front piece of my skirt now. I'm going to lay it here like this so we can cut out the structure. So I'm supposed to cut out the structure using a pattern piece, but no, now it's not every time that you need a pattern paper. Though I recommend a pattern paper if you are still a beginner. But so when you are professional, at some point you won't be needing that pattern all the time. So I am trying to cut out the piece, the structure in front of the skirt. So look at what I'm doing now. So I just cut out this piece now by placing the skirt pattern like this. So I'm going to mark a straight line there. I'm going to mark a straight line there. I'm trying to carve out the structure. So we have a straight line now. And I'm going to carve out the side of the skirt too, and marking it like this. I'm going to cut out the structure this way. So this is how I'm going to cut it out now. So this is what we have as the structure. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do now is to bring the black piece design to add to the structure in the front piece. So I'm going to cut out the design. So I'm going to make it smaller here. So this place is supposed to be bigger, but as my client requested that I should just make it straight and not curve it, so I made it straight. if you look at the picture we have, the black part was curved, the down part was bigger. Well, my client requested I should not make it bigger, I should just make it straight. So I made it straight for her. So that is what I did here. So it's very simple. You can use the way I did mine to do yours, or you can use a pattern paper to do it. So this is what we have for the lining. I've gone ahead to cut out the lining piece for the front and the back. So next thing I'm going to do now is to attach the gum stay on the structure. So once I'm done pressing the gum stay on the main fabric, this is what we have, and I've already gone ahead to attach the lining on the piece. So this is what we have. The doll face for the design is also here. So I mark 2 inches. I have a mark of 2 inches line. I'm going to sew through it this way on a straight line on that 2 inches. So that's what I'm going to do now. So once I'm done, I'm going to start joining the skirts together. So here is the back of the skirt. This is one side of the skirt, and I'm going to place it right side facing right side. So we're going to open the back vent. We're going to use 7 inches to open the back vent. You can use 3 inches if you want, or 4 inches, depending on how open you want the vent to be. So from there, I'm going to mark 1 inches up to the waist line for our zipper. So once I'm done pinning it down, I'm going to use my zip, the skirt zip, removing 2 inches for the bind. I am marking 7 inches down for the zip closure. So for the front piece, this is the front piece after joining, and I'm going to place the structure on the front piece. So I'm going to attach it this way. I'm going to sew through like this, and I will sew by the sides as well, and I will be right back to show you what it looks like. So this is the back. This is what it looks like after joining it and adding the zip and the binding as well. This is what it looks like. So let's measure the length, sorry. The length is now 18 inches in length. So we have 18 inches. Remember you use 19 and a half. So after joining and everything, we have 18 and a half inches, which is good, because I told my client that I don't want it to be too short. So I'm going to place the front piece. This is the front piece after we are done joining. Very beautiful. So after ironing, make sure you iron on every step of your work. Make sure to iron it. So I'm going to place the back on the front this way, and I'm going to start attaching the measurements. Where I'm going to start placing my measurements, but we're going to divide it by 2. The waist measurement divide by 2, the hip measurement divide by 2, and the rest. That's what we're going to do here right now. While putting down the measurement, I'm not going to add any allowance to it. So my waist is 14 inches. I'm going to mark 14 inches. Then what is left, I'm going to divide what is left into 2, and I'll place it down so that when I measure both sides, it will give me 14 inches. So one side of the skirt for the back is going to give me 7, and the other for 7. So I will mark the hip. Remember we went down by 8 inches for the hip. So I'm going to divide the hip circumference by 2, sorry, by 2. What is left, I'm going to divide it by on both sides of the skirt. That is how to take an accurate measurement. So after putting down the measurement, I am going to curve it this way and sew through the lines. And what this is what we have after everything. Looks so beautiful after ironing it out. Guys, this skirt is very beautiful. You can try it out on your own, okay? Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the love and support you guys show me. Please remember to share this video. Give me a thumbs up, share to your friends and your loved ones. Give comment on my post and thank me later. See you in my next video. Bye.